Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. This coming Sunday, we come to the fourth Sunday in Ordinary Time. We return to the Gospel of Matthew, and for the next 4 weeks, we'll be hearing from the Sermon on the Mount, one of the famous teachings of Jesus. A couple details: he goes up on a mountain and he sits down. A mountain in the Bible is a place of encounter with God. So Jesus is wanting us to be drawn into a place where we can encounter God. In a sense, we step out of our daily life and elevate ourselves, or we step up to a place where we can see God's way and not get lost in our way. And we find that Jesus is now the teacher. He's the lawgiver. He's taking the place of Moses, if you will. He's the new Moses for us. To the Beatitudes, I invite you this week to open your Catechism of the Catholic Church. Part 3, The Life in Christ, has a beautiful section on the Beatitudes, and it helps us to understand a way of living with God. The word beatitude can also mean blessed or lucky or happy. So in a sense, a beatitude is how blessed you are, how happy you will be if you take this attitude and let it be in you. And these attitudes direct us to our purpose. So what do we believe? Why are we here? God made us to know, love, and serve God in this life, and then to rejoice and be happy with God forever in eternity. These attitudes direct us towards that goal. And again, anything that gets in the way of that goal, I invite you to move it out of your life. Anyone in your life who stops you from knowing, loving, and serving Christ, they're not worthy of you at this time. Or you pray for them, but make sure you surround yourself with people who will help us for the goal for which God made us. Just very briefly, the first beatitude: blessed are the poor in spirit. How lucky are the poor in spirit? How blessed are the poor in spirit? What does Jesus mean there? He's saying, in a sense, how blessed and lucky you are if you are not attached or addicted to the stuff of this world. So we easily get attached and addicted to things that make me feel good, things that I think give me pride and honor and glory. And Jesus is saying, don't be attached to those things, be attached to me. So how blessed you are if you are poor in this world, so you can be rich in the next world. I have to tell you, the happiest people I've ever met are some of the poorest homes into which I've entered. They know that they need God, and God is the center of their life. So be poor in spirit this week. And lastly, blessed are those who mourn. This is a hard one. How lucky are you if you mourn? Again, Jesus is saying, don't be attached and addicted to joy. Don't be attached and addicted to happiness or to pleasure. We do seek the joy which God gives us, but we are not attached to, again, stuff in this world that just makes me feel good. We find some way to let go of the things, again, that I don't need. The scriptures speak of a holy sadness. It's a recognition that we, as a people, have turned away from God's ways, and we recognize that we need God. So holy sadness helps reorient me back to let God be the center and the heart of my life. So this week, come to Mass, open your catechism, take an attitude of Christ and let it be in you, and then you'll find your way to heaven. Have a blessed week.